Hey collective, how are you guys? I hope you're doing great. Hopefully you had a wonderful weekend. Getting ready to do a reading for y'all. As always, please only take what resonates and leave the rest, okay? Don't try and make it fit if it does not. Give me 1 second, I'm sorry. Straighten this out. Hopefully that smoke is not all on my screen. Let's turn this a little bit. Hang on 1 second. I'm sorry. Should probably worked on this a little bit more. Stirred my life. Oh, happy fan. 2 cards. Walking away. Okay, what is this? 2 cards literally just flipped. Number 427 can be significant. Also the number 9. Walking away from a happy family. Or happy family. Maybe someone's walking away to a happy family. Somebody is, I feel like somebody is looking back though. Let's keep going. Maybe somebody wants to walk away from a family. Attachment. Alright, let's get one more. The number 5 could be significant. Remember guys, did I tell you this? This is general. Only take what resonates and leave the rest. Also, I don't know if somebody has a lot of ringing going on in their ears. Honestly, I don't know if this is spirit. For me, that's not the way it comes through. It almost feels like dizziness or tinnitus. Is that what it is? Tinnitus maybe in the ear. Very interesting. Indecision. Okay, let me get one more here. Happy family part is throwing me off here. I feel like somebody is, yeah, Cornucopia, but deceit. Oh my God. Okay, well, we're definitely going to have to clarify these cards because we have happy family, walking away, attachment. I have deceit, and interestingly enough, look what's on the bottom. This is the heart chakra. I wonder if someone's being deceived by their heart chakra all tied up. Maybe somebody's being moved by their heart chakra here that's felt all tied up and needing to take some kind of action. Let's see. Okay, I think I want to go ahead and go right into I'm going to try and clarify some of these immediately because maybe someone is thinking about walking away from a family situation. I don't know. I feel like this has been something with this attachment. Look at this. Maybe they're figuring out that their happiness lies somewhere else. I don't know why I just noticed this. Obviously, I can see that she's holding the mask. You can probably see that, right? But her hand is actually chained. So maybe this is something, which is interesting, right? Because I just said something about all tied up. Was coming out on the bottom. We had the 4th chakra, we had all tied up, and then we had action. Someone trying to move away from something. This is something someone is deeply attached to or feels deeply attached to, or like they've been. I mean, this is chained, right? We saw all tied up, and this is someone who's actually chained to something. And then we see indecision here. You know, what's interesting is I almost feel like the indecision is due to someone really feels like their happiness, their cornucopia, everything that they need is elsewhere. But the deceit is what's interesting. All right, I almost feel like I'm on high alert, okay? So if this is not you, well, let's talk like it is you, all right? If this is you, trying to make some kind of decision and you're about to go out on a limb here for something that seems to be very bountiful, I would watch out. Now, that someone's not deceiving you or that you're not deceiving yourself here, because we definitely see some sense of deceit here. Somebody could be painting a picture that is much better than what it actually is, huh? Now, this could be someone that you feel a deep attachment to or you feel kind of chained to in a sense. I don't know, though, because honestly, and I haven't even gotten into that yet, but I almost feel like somebody here feels like they've been wearing a mask. Like I'm at a place where... I'm sorry, not laughing at that. I'm just laughing at something else. I feel like I'm at a place here or something feels really off, but I almost feel like my options are limited. Maybe I'm staying here out of a sense of obligation or responsibility. But yeah, that's what I feel. Something feels very uncomfortable to me. Look at the difference in these cards. Look at how dark this attachment is versus when she's trying to walk away. Somebody here keeps looking back at something at the past too. Maybe that's what they're trying to walk to. But I'm at this crossroads, right? I can't decide which way I want to go. Maybe one brings me cornucopia too. Maybe this family situation is going to bring some level of, I don't know. I guess this could be inheritance. This could be something that just brings me a lot of abundance, just being in this particular situation, but there's something very uncomfortable about it. I don't know why I keep going back to deceit, like I'm deceiving myself in some way. All right, let me just pull some cards on this because it's coming out a bit trivial, but I almost feel like it could be read two different ways. So I think it just depends on your situation. Thank you, Spirit. All right. Okay, let's look at happy family, Spirit. What is this about for the collective, please? Happy family. Okay, happy family. Okay, but this is the Empress energy. This could be somebody who is the divine feminine. Okay. This could be somebody who is a mother. This could be somebody that is definitely the matriarch of the family here. Someone who's very conscientious, it looks like, and even faithful. See, that's kind of what I'm, okay, let me keep going. Walking away. I have the King of Cups, but it's trying to come out sideways here. What else? And the Hermit in reverse. Okay. So somebody might be walking towards another person. The thing about it is this king, so we have like a matriarch of the family. This is what I'm feeling here. This is somebody, now somebody could be moving towards this person or moving away from this person. We're going to have to keep looking into this and throwing more cards. But what I'm getting here is somebody, I feel like somebody is not fully invested in something here. Like their heart is not in a situation. This is a person that could be spending a lot of time withdrawn from something. They can be in some sense of isolation. This is a person that stays in something. I'm telling you, it's out of obligation. It's out of some kind of responsibility or obligation or something like this. I want to say this is a person probably not fully standing in their power as well. Like they're trying to deny, because you have this card coming out and, you know, sideways here, which tells me something else is going on. I'm not upright, right? So I'm not really in my power at this particular time. I feel like this is someone who is almost trying to deny themselves, or has been trying to deny something. Maybe deny themselves the love that they feel, deny the love that maybe they feel for another individual. This is somebody with one foot out of a situation, I can tell you that right now. But they feel stuck. That's a card of feeling stuck. The Hermit in reverse here. This is someone here who definitely feels kind of stuck and withdrawn. Let me look at what the attachment is here. Oh, wow. So the attachment is that they stay out of some kind of greed, out of some kind of money here, okay? This person may be financially inept in some way. They may not be doing very good, it looks like, on their own. You know, we keep talking about cornucopia. I started off by saying someone may feel like their abundance, their cornucopia, their happiness is somewhere else here. I think somebody here is attached to something that they know is really, although it says happy family, I mean, there's not a card that just says family. So I'm feeling like someone is definitely in something out of money, but it's not just about money. It's because they're financially inept. It's almost like they need this other situation to make something happen here. But the thing is, they're not happy. Like, there's no joy here. There's no happiness here. It is definitely out of some kind of... In fact, what I feel is a lot of frustration for some reason. Someone may feel linked to another due to debts or something like that. Or maybe another individual tells someone to stay there, like they need to stay there. It's something like that. Bribing me almost to stay in a particular situation. I think whoever this is that has been attached to this situation or chained to this situation is looking at the mask that they're having to wear quite clearly here regarding this continual behavior or this constant effort to fit into whatever this is. Someone is really trying to lean on the universe at this time, I feel, to get things moving in the right direction. Let's look at indecision. Yeah. Yeah, even in their head. Even in their head. I told you, this person's not independent at all. Could be somebody who is a workaholic, honestly. But this is somebody who's had a lot of financial setbacks here. And I feel like something here has created delays in their own life. They could be living with a divorce. This could be their mother, okay? This could be a wife. I don't know. It could be a wife that says happy family. It could be anybody like that. But whoever it is, I do think that they depend on this person. This could be you, by the way. What's interesting here is I almost feel like I'm looking in another direction. Like I feel like my happiness, I feel like my abundance is elsewhere from where I'm at. I could even be feeling, honestly, a little bit envious of someone else as well. All right. The truth is, though, this person's not independent because I feel like maybe they have, maybe they do live beyond their means. I'm getting a couple cards here about somebody being very superficial, okay? You know, with the King of Pentacles in reverse here too, that can also tell me someone who can be a little bit corrupt. Hopefully not, but maybe they have some other things that are going on. Maybe that's what put them into some kind of financial setback as well. Let's look at Cornucopia, Spirit. Oh, let me grab this card, sorry. This fell sideways, so I'll leave it there. Wow. Okay. Let me see what this is. 3 of Wands. This is a person that knows in order to have this, they need to... Okay, so yeah. So see, this person, something's happened here. They know in order to have this independence, in order to have their ships come in, to have this wheel begin to turn, okay, to have some kind of growth, I feel like maybe in a particular situation or maybe even in their life, they have to live a more honest life, a more fair life is what I'm feeling here. They may also need to communicate something, some kind of truth, but I don't think this person really lives in their truth. I mean, I see that they've been masking themselves for a long time here. So let's look at Deceit. Exactly what I said. Hang on one second. Yeah. And then I have 3 of Cups in reverse. Okay, I just have to tell you, somebody here is in a family or something, okay? And it looks to me like it could very well be a relationship of some sort. I honestly can see where this person has not been in the best energy. Okay, I don't know if they're trying... I have to think they may be trying to turn that around. And I say that because I keep having cards flip to the side, which is someone that clearly is trying to change things a little bit. I do think, though, this person can be a little bit... And I'm just going to say this, especially if this is about love. I definitely think this could be a person that They think a lot about the financial influences of others. Let me just say it that way, okay? What can you do for me? That sort of thing right there. They are going through something, I feel like, at this particular time. So if you've had an issue with this person, they may be trying to talk to you, or maybe they're not. Maybe they just understand in order to move towards something that is going to be more fruitful in some way, right? They have to come correct, right? I have to come out very honest, very fair. um, I have to communicate in that way to another individual. They know that. They know that's what's going to take, because nothing's going to move until that happens. We have the Three of Wands here in reverse. This person's indecision, interestingly enough, it's funny how this card actually flew out sideways. It's right in between indecision and cornucopia. It's like, do I do this or not? Do I expose some of these things that have happened or not? And I do feel like something has happened with this person. I wonder if maybe they got into some kind of legal trouble. Yeah, it definitely doesn't have to be legal trouble, but they're definitely in some kind of financial trouble is what I'm feeling here. The deceit is, I'm telling you, I think it's self-deception in some way. The deceit is here, or that is what they need to communicate. That's what it is. They need to communicate that. This is a person that may have showed a lack of interest before, like they were just discontent. They could have even verbalized that in some way or made someone feel that way, okay? Because they were enjoying the attention and stuff that they were getting elsewhere, all right? And it looks like they definitely had some kind of third parties that were involved as well. That's not always the case, but I feel like that is the case in this particular situation. Okay, so I'm going to guess this is somebody who's trying to come towards you. This is somebody that obviously sees that you're doing well. This is somebody that's gotten themselves attached to another situation that they're trying to walk away from, or maybe they have walked away from. Could have been some kind of pregnancy here as well, is what I'm getting. But this is a person that I feel like is, they know that they have to come clean about the deceit. And that's the hardest part, because I feel like I don't want to talk about this. I don't want to talk about that. All right. I just want to get back to where we were maybe before this took place. I don't want to talk about that. And it's almost like I get a bad feeling about this. I'm not going to lie, because I feel like it's almost like I don't want to expose myself fully. I just want to get back on track, you know, but it really is like pushing something under the rug. And the thing is, I don't know, because I'm getting a lot of side cards here or flipped in reverse, and that makes me very uncomfortable. But just the energy of the reading in general makes me uncomfortable. Spirit, what does the collective need to know regarding whatever this is, please? Yeah, this is someone who definitely has not, I feel like, let go in some way. But look, yeah, look. Very much so stuck in their head about this situation. This person has been consistently, wow, consistently repeating some kind of negative habits, okay? They still need to go through some kind of, this is why I was feeling so yucky. We have death in reverse, okay? There's some kind of resistance to change here, all right? So they know what they need to do in order to get what they feel is some kind of cornucopia, everything that they want, right? But they feel almost powerless to do it in some way. It's almost like I will stay in this situation where I'm unhappy. I'm going to continue to wear this mask, whatever it is, because I fear change more than no, I fear telling the truth and exposing myself and the deceit that has went on more so than I fear, you know, whatever this is, being miserable, I guess. I don't know. So somebody is still kind of staying in a bad situation. I do feel like someone feels like they're on a hamster wheel, though. Like, I can't get off. You know, it's, there's almost like a sense of aimlessness here. I don't know if this person has, it's interesting because I do see the King of Cups here sideways. So it's almost like I am subduing in some way or minimizing any emotions that I feel or downplaying in some way. Yeah, look at that. Yeah, that's exactly what they're doing. They're trying to block that kind of stuff off. Okay, this is a person that's very fatigued. I feel like I just said that right in the hamster wheel. Yeah, they're very fatigued. They're very fatigued with their situation as well. Yeah, look, I'm telling you. Very fatigued. There's just a lack of movement. So I think this is more like I see this over here. I have these obligations over here. I know that I have to wear a mask. I know it makes me unhappy. I know I need to make a decision. I know I need to walk away. But if I come here, there's so much that I have to address about some kind of deceit that happened. And that is what's really creating a stagnancy here. It's almost like an avoidance, Two of Swords here. There's some kind of avoidance, and maybe they are at this place. We see it here as well with the Decision card. It's a crossroads, right? I am trying to weigh up my options, but this person has a lot of doubt. They have a lot of inner conflict that goes on. They stay in it's like this, I'm a prison to my thoughts in some way, and that kind of that makes them pause, is what I feel. There's something here about them feeling powerless in a situation. So if this is with you, I definitely feel like they feel like you hold all the power. So there's a lot of pride with this person. Spirit, what else? But they're trying to fight off something that's not going to go away. That's why you see that King of Cups trying to turn around here, right? They're trying to do something here that's not going to go away, is what it appears. Yeah. Okay, well, they might actually come through, though. Look at this. Or at least try to make some kind of move. We'll weigh this out for a minute. They view someone here as their divine feminine. I'm just going to tell you that. They feel like there's some kind of inner knowing to that. Okay? But there's still like this. You know what it is? That's that hamster wheel. I don't know if they're in some kind of dead-end job or financial issues or something here. It's like I don't want to give up, or I've worked so hard, I don't want to do that, or I'm attached to this situation, I don't want to do that. Yeah, there's something here about career for sure. But what's crazy is about these two cards coming out together is like this person feels like, I almost feel, I hate to say inferior, but I feel that way. I almost feel like, I guess next to you're coming out here as the High Priestess here. Next to you, it's almost like I would have to put out too much. Like I would have to work too hard. I'm already exhausted. Okay, I'm already stressed out. I'm already, I don't know. I just really feel like this person here has a lot to work through, is what I'm getting. And it's almost like, like you would require too much. I feel like this is falling back on this person's pride in some way, right? What you want, honesty, you want loyalty, I'm going to have to come in and talk about what happened before, or what's been happening in this situation. I mean, that's a lot. Yeah, look, they don't want to do it. Ace of Swords in reverse. They don't know if they can do it. This is crazy. Who are you dealing with? This is somebody that doesn't know if they're ready for this. I don't know if I can do it. Well, move on. I mean, honestly, if that's what it is, just move on in a different direction. Do better, so that you don't run into these issues again. Jeez. I don't know, though. I feel like somebody here with these, these last three cards show me here that somebody here is going to be able to release this fear. They are trying to heal whatever they're facing, it looks like, in their own life, or maybe learning to cope in a different manner. I think they have been in a very high degree of mental torment here that seems to be ending as well with this Nine of Swords in reverse here, because they're trying to come into alignment here. Okay, I feel like an illusion is actually ending and some kind of clarity is being restored here. So this person may begin to get their energy back. Okay, Nine of Wands energy. They may start to feel very courageous, okay, about what they need to do here. Their drive could come back up. They could want to make a move. Let's keep going. What is this, what is this Nine of Wands about, Spirit, for the collective? Let me turn. The two cards turned around for some reason. All right, what is this Nine of Wands about, Spirit, for the collective? Wow. Emperor. Now we have the Emperor and the Empress. What is the Nine of Wands about? Three of Swords. There's that, see, Seven of Swords in reverse is imposter syndrome. That's about that secret. So they want to make amends for wrongdoing, but they know that these secrets have to come out here. So they could have broken your heart is what I'm getting here. All right. You are someone that they definitely, you could be an emperor, okay, but you're someone that they definitely respect, okay. You could be in some kind of leadership role as well. Hang on, let's keep going. Nine of Wands. But this is somebody trying to come in and take control. That is what it is. This person is trying to make some kind of amends here about not offering their cup. They could have been cold in the past is what I'm getting. All right. They could have disappointed you. They could have made you feel unfulfilled and unloved. I'm sorry to bring this up, but I see the things that are going on here. They weren't offering anything. They could have also been very deceitful here. Seven of Swords. This is actually in reverse, which is showing me someone who's deeply regretful about being that way in the past here. This person definitely felt like feels like they had some kind of imposter syndrome when it comes to you. And I kind of touched on that too whenever I was looking at the High Priestess. There's something about you, about your energy, about your sacred knowledge even, something like that that makes them feel a bit uneasy. It's almost like, remember, you're too much work. I'm going to have to really rise to the occasion if I want to be with a person like this. But I feel like I'm supposed to be with this person. Somebody's going to try and communicate is what I feel. Okay, you definitely have the Page of Wands here that shows me somebody wants to communicate, or they're going to try, maybe send a message. This could definitely be online. So that's what this third party is about. That's what this deceit is about. I'm getting the energy of someone just kind of going cold or treating you very cold-like. I definitely can see that you were let down by this situation. All right. Spirit. Honestly, are there new people in the world? I mean, I don't understand why all of these exes are always coming up. I know are we going into retrograde or something? I don't know. Maybe we're in retrograde, but I'm tired of you guys. Tired of you fucking exes. Go away. All right, release of fear, secrets revealed. There it is, truth exposed, but they're coming with it. Look at this, truth exposed. You could be a Queen of Pentacles. They could be a Queen of Pentacles. This is somebody who watches you. They're watching someone here who they feel is very generous and welcoming and nurturing, okay? Somebody who is maybe even focused on their money. Somebody who may have a bit of a life of luxury, or even if they don't, I feel like they have a good business sense about them. I feel like this is somebody who could be a bit of an entrepreneur as well. Yeah. They're just watching you. They're watching you here. And it's interesting because we saw happy family at the front. This is somebody here that either you separated from, or maybe they're seeing you as this. The way I feel like they're seeing you here is almost like they don't like being separated from you. Okay, they feel like this is creating some, they just feel like there's some unhappiness here, but there's something that you're indulging into that they feel, I don't know why they feel like you're going through something. So maybe you are going through something with family, or maybe you're having some kind of family troubles, or again, I'm going to go back to family obligations, some kind of family obligations. They feel like there's something, and they're watching you, right? So maybe they're seeing this in some way, or through post or something. They could be getting readings too, is what I'm feeling, even online. Or maybe they're just watching online readings, right? They feel like something is happening here. You feel like you're misaligned where you're at, and that maybe there's a lot of burdens going on in your life. I don't know where this is coming from. This is what they're saying. And that's causing you to even hold back. See, they're afraid that you're so busy with something else. This is interesting, that even if they were to put forth this effort and really take charge, because they do think they're either your emperor or empress. Let me just say it that way. that you're not going to want that because you got your own stuff, it looks like, that is going on over here. And you're just going to feel like this person is too daunting in some way, okay? And you're just burnt out on them, okay? I think they also feel like you see them as naive and that they lack direction in some way. Yeah, it's almost like you're putting out this vibe, like I have my hands full right now. I can't start something new, even if it's a renewal of sorts. Okay, so Spirit, what's next then for the collective, please? So they're just sitting back and watching you. Look at that. So what's next for the collective? I mean, you're heading towards some kind of success, it looks like. You have success, you have a happiness here. Yeah, I feel like you've gotten some kind of... Okay, so you might be getting your own personal closure here. All right, that's what I'm getting here. After a lot of delays here, maybe you feel like a cycle... I don't know if you feel like this cycle is completely over, but I think you're definitely putting it at a standstill for the time being. Okay, until you're ready to act. That's what I feel like. And you know, the thing is, I do feel like you could feel a little restless sometimes about this situation because maybe it's still so deep in your energy is what I'm getting, but there could be something you're recovering from as well, or maybe you're just taking downtime. I feel like you are exhausted. I keep getting cards of overwhelmed, a bit exhausted as well. Yeah, you look, I know what it is. Look at you. No, because you want balance in your life. You feel like something about this person drains your balance is what I feel. And I think it has everything to do with them. I think it has to do with the coldness. I think it has to do with I feel like I'm up and down in terms of my attitude, or maybe hot and cold is a better example. I think you're seeing them as a risky investment, to be honest with you, because you know that they can go cold. And I also feel like maybe this person didn't take initiative for a long time, or that's the way you're feeling right now. They don't take any initiative. You know, I don't want to tie up my energy with somebody. I think you also might feel like this person goes in really fast to get what they want. So they like the pursuit, but they're not staying around beyond anything like that. You're definitely about your tranquility here, okay? Your serenity, your balance, okay? You like your life to be with some sense of balance, obviously, right? And I also think you may also be healing. I think right now what I'm seeing is you're currently more so about, this is what I'm doing, this is what I'm focusing on over here. That has proven to be too much of a risky investment here that actually impedes my balance and my peace in some way. Okay, so they're trying to show up. I mean, the fact that the Emperor is coming upright is a big deal for me, just because they are trying to at least show up with something like that. Y'all have to feel each other's energy, because they feel like you're going through something, almost like I need to come in at this particular time and do something, but you're like, yeah, I'm going through something, but this is kind of my responsibility right now. I'm going to focus here. You, however, are a bit of a risky investment. And the truth is, your cornucopia could be together, and it could have been together if I feel like if you had gotten on the same page. It's almost like I feel like something keeps throwing, something keeps throwing, you know, like an iron in the fire, so to speak, right? I just feel like, is that the right term? I don't even know. It's like someone keeps throwing, there's a problem that continues to come in. That's what I feel like. Anytime there could be a breakthrough, there's a problem that seems to come in, or a distraction. I have to wonder if that is just spirit. Maybe that's spirit's way of saying, no, not yet, or no, you're not ready, or no, this is not the one. I don't know. Please use your discernment on this. I'm definitely not trying to be judgmental. I'm just saying that I feel like this situation seems to have a lot of reoccurring problems for some reason, and I feel like they're energetic. So something is keeping it apart. All right, let me see if I can get 34 minutes. Okay, give me 1 second. Spirit, what else for the collective, please? What does the collective need to know? Book, yeah. You know, I feel like you already have the knowledge here. All right, there are some kind of secrets that could be coming out about this situation, or maybe you feel like you already know. That's why you feel like this is too much of a risky investment just based on what you know. Yeah, look, repetition. You feel like somebody comes with them, there's some kind of conflict or there's some kind of tension that arises. I do think that this has something to do with you feeling like this is just a risky investment. This person will go cold in a heartbeat. There's no initiative being laid, okay, until they feel like it. Then they come in like gangbusters. But you know, the thing about this night is this night leaves fast too. Okay, and I think that is what you're really looking at. They like to get what they want. It's that pursuit, right? And then they you know, just pull out, basically. Maybe literally, I don't know. All right, look, writer though. So I do think you're going to get some kind of message or something like that. Somebody could actually just show up. We do have the writer here. Okay, this is definitely something that can happen very quickly here. I think it's going to bring up tons of emotions for you. This is definitely going to be a time for you to really go within. Use your discernment, maybe even before you react to this situation, because I feel like you have a lot of deeper wisdom about you. You need to make sure that you're really leaning on that, everything that you've learned, all the growth that maybe you've taken from this particular situation, because something about this is going to make you gear up. I can already feel it, okay? I think that you are going to feel like I almost want my hands to clench, right? It's like there's so much tension in this situation. Even if you feel like it's coming, you don't trust it in some way. And maybe that's why. Maybe it's because you know you've got the Sun card coming out twice here and Cornucopia. Maybe it's because you know that maybe you're thinking, at least you're thinking, I don't know if it's true or not, this person is not ready, okay, for you. Maybe they're coming towards you because we kind of see what their character has been here in the past, because they feel like you're doing good, like you have good fortune in some way, and you know that you are on the precipice of something anyway. There's definitely some kind of success that is coming to you with this Sun card here. Yeah, I really feel like you're not trying to really get caught up in the nostalgia. Look at this, the ring. You're not trying to get caught up in the nostalgia here. What's really interesting is I feel like you love this person. And maybe you have thought about this and you've thought about the commitment before. And there may be some kind of proposal with this coming for some kind of new beginning. But this is what's going to mess it up, okay? If you allow yourself to stay there. Now, honestly, you could sit down with this person and definitely hear them out for sure. It's almost like they're protective over you in a sense, like you're not where you're supposed to be, but okay. That may very well be true for you, but on the same token, what kind of place are they coming from here? And what are they offering, you know? Because if it's just, hey, let's just do this, you know, let's get committed, let's get married, whatever. But they're still in these flipped cards. I don't know how that's going to work out. Are they still inviting third parties in? Do they still need, okay, all of the attention from the frickin' peanut gallery in order to validate themselves in some way? Because that's not going to work out. You're an empress here, or an emperor. Either one. It's not going to work out. Yeah. You might just settle for being this person's friend, okay? Maybe you want to rebuild the trust in some way with the dog card. Or maybe you just feel like you need time to have that happen before this can actually push forward. That's kind of what I'm feeling here. All right, Spirit, do you have any advice here for the collective? And I got to jump off here, guys. I got to get on a Zoom call with one of my clients. Those difficult times will pass. Nothing bad lasts forever. The sun will shine again. Look at that. The sun? You got the sun how many times? The birds will sing, the clouds will clear, and you will be glad you kept moving forward. You will soon be rewarded for your patience. That's the Sun card too, all that success coming. Okay? Hold on. You are far stronger than you think. That's beautiful. It says if you're noticing changes within you, it's because you are leaving the old version of yourself behind. You are elevating and shedding unnecessary layers. Yes. Old cycles are ending and new beginnings are on the horizon. You deserve this new chapter. Yeah, that's what I'm feeling. I feel like you have gained so much wisdom in this situation. So much wisdom. You've learned so much from this situation, okay, to help you. And that's why this part right here freaks you out. You don't want to go back into the same repetitive pattern again where you're in competition or there's conflict, okay, or where there's anger or trust issues with someone. That's what I feel, okay? You know that you're heading towards something much better here with the Sun card, all right? So, all right, guys, that's what I have for you. Let me know if it resonates. I'll see you guys soon. Bye.